Hey guys, I'm Coach Crissy at Jones for CrossFit, and today's Technique Tuesday, we're going to give you a few tips to help you improve your bench press. With the Granite Games Spring Throwdown coming up on March 7th, we already know that event 1 consists of a 3-rep max. So, if you want to see your 3-rep max increase by 10 pounds, watch the rest of this video. The cool thing about the bench press is if you do it right, it is a full body movement. And what I mean by that is that everything needs to be engaged while you're going through your press. So first things first, let's talk about the 3 points of contact. My feet need to always stay planted to the floor. So never mid-press and my heel's gonna come off the ground and I'm gonna start pushing off into my tippy toes. That's a no-go. I want my feet planted. That way I'm driving through the ground almost like I would a deadlift, right? Point of contact number 2. I want my glutes to always stay on the bench, okay? My butt's not just staying relaxed. I'm gonna squeeze my glutes and squeeze my quads. That way they're working with my body to make that bench press feel as effortless as possible. My 3rd point of contact is gonna be my shoulders. Shoulders never lift up off the bench, okay? So when you're getting set up for your bench, you wanna keep your shoulders. If my hands are here getting ready to press, right? You actually wanna make sure you're not reaching forward with an inactive shoulder. You wanna pull back and press down. So now my scapula, my shoulders are nice and active and they're ready to press and they're in a healthy position to support that weight. So let's talk bench press setup. I'm gonna slide under. Once you're under the bar, you wanna roll your barbell forward of the J-hook, okay? Once you're here, you're gonna make sure your eyes are lined up directly under the bar. This is gonna just set you up in a good position so that every time you lift, you're not accidentally pressing back into the rack and hitting it, or even hitting it on the J-hook on the way up, okay? So this is giving you space between where the barbell's sitting and where you're gonna be pressing. Once you're here, for the Granite Games, you guys can use any style of grip. Could be narrow, could be neutral, could be wide. I kind of like to use the rule of thumb to keep a 1 thumb space distance from the knurling. Once I'm set up here, you're gonna wrap your thumb under the bar, lift. Now, once I'm ready and the bar's over my chest, I'm gonna get nice and active in my shoulders. So I'm gonna pull them down and back. I'm gonna squeeze my glutes. My quads are flexing and firing. My feet are planted to the ground. Now I'm ready to lift. During my lift, I want to try to make sure that my elbows aren't flaring out to the sides. They're always going to track with where my wrist is, okay? So very similar to the push-up, wrist, elbow, you want to keep them stacked and in line with each other. And like I said, you guys can use any grip you want. Safety tip, when you're bench pressing, it's always good to have a spotter. In the Granite Games, you will have one partner spotting you from behind. Just make sure they never touch the barbell during your lift. Otherwise, it's gonna be a no rep. If you don't happen to have a spotter when you're lifting by yourself, it's always a good idea to make sure you don't have clips on the ends of your barbell. That way, if you get stuck at the bottom, you can just tilt it from side to side and the weight will just slide off the barbell. So, nice and easy way to stay safe.